1835, the Killough family was massacred. This family had just moved from Alabama to East Texas, where they settled on land that was disputed, whether it belonged to the Texas Cherokee or the Killough family themselves, who paid for the land in gold. On October 5th, 1838, though, the Killough family was murdered. 18 of their members were either killed brutally or taken never to be seen again. It's considered the last and most brutal Native American attack in East Texas. The surviving family members, caught by surprise, managed to reach Fort Lacey and report the tragedy. Although there were few survivors, the Killough women who made it to Fort Lacey in Nacogdoches reported seeing a white man among their attackers. This man was disguised as an Indian, and they claimed to recognize him as a neighbor of theirs in Alabama. 100 years later, in 1938, this 30-foot tall stone obelisk was built to commemorate the 18 dead and to symbolize hope and prosperity for those who constructed it. The monument stands on family land, which is still used today as the Killough family's active cemetery. Now, the important thing to understand about this event is that you had two different presidencies going on. Sam Houston was just leaving office, and Mirabeau Lamar was on his way in. These two presidents had very conflicting views on how to treat Indians and their native policies. Houston, he advocated for Native American rights and even briefly lived among them. At one point, he married a Cherokee woman by law to become a Cherokee citizen. The tensions between the Anglo settlers and Native Americans rose. Houston defended his red brothers during events such as the Killough Massacre or the Cordova Rebellion. He pursued peaceable solutions, although his approach was not always accepted by others. Whereas on the other hand, Mirabeau Lamar, during his presidency, he focused much of his efforts on the removal and at times extermination of Native Americans, whom he referred to in his inaugural address as an infestation. Following the Killough Massacre, Lamar's used events just like this to garner support for his aggressive Indian removal policies. According to Chief Hoff, who is the current sitting chief of the Cherokee of Texas, he says the unfortunate deaths of the Killough homesteaders on disputed Cherokee of Texas lands became the catalyst the Texas Republic needed to initiate their Indian removal plans. My people, he says, have suffered for over 185 years from the aftermath of this controversial event. Events such as these, although they are forgotten, are important to how Texas played a role in preserving and destroying important Native cultures such as the Cherokee of Texas.